right, let's talk about this card here. Seems as though people give less of a shit about this card than they do for the Derek Chisora Pulev joint. Well, nonetheless, I still have a job to do, so I'm going to be here covering it. It's going to be this weekend, Saturday, on Showtime Championship Boxing. This is opening up the broadcast. 135-pound prospect, fringe contender, Frank Martin, taking on Jackson Marinez, if that's how you pronounce his last name. He fought Rolly Romero. A lot of people thought he beat Rolly Romero. Rolly offered him the rematch. He didn't take it for whatever reasons. Went on to fight Richard Comey and get knocked out. So this is opening up the card on Showtime at 9 p.m. Eastern this Saturday. Remember, earlier in the day, we're going to have Derek Chisora versus Kubrat Pulev 2. That's going to be on the zone. So this guy's supposed to be the shit right here, Frank Martin. I've seen him fight before, but I'm actually going to be devoting time to really studying him now and adding him to the rotation, meaning that once I cover a fighter once, I continue to cover them. So he's supposed to be like the next guy at 135 pounds and possibly a Tank Davis opponent. Here is the chief support or co-feature. Brent Figueroa has moved up to 126 pounds after losing to Stephen Fulton. He's taking on Carlos Castro, who is also moving to 126 pounds. So I'm wondering if this is a fight. I mean, they're saying that this is his debut at 126. And the winner of this is going to fight the winner of Mark Magsayo and Ray Vargas. Isn't that crazy? So I'm guessing that if we do see a rematch between Stephen Fulton and Brandon Figueroa, would Figueroa go back down to 122, or is he done with 122 because of weight issues? There's the main event. Mark Magsayo taking on Ray Vargas. Ray Vargas last fought against Leonardo Baez. There you go. That was on the undercard of Canelo versus Plant. His last fight before that was in 2019 against Tomoki Kameda. He had a car accident. Excuse me, motorcycle accident. So this is basically his first significant fight back. And it's at 126, not at 122, where he was the WBC champion. So overall, solid card. You know, I would rate it a B. You're going to have on the undercard, on the Showtime portion, Rashidi Ellis is making his return. But this time it's his debut with Premier Boxing Champions, PBC. Looking at the box rec, they do not have Rashidi Ellis listed because they're trying to find a last-minute replacement opponent. But overall, here's the card. Right here. Main event, Magsayo versus Ray Vargas for that WBC title at 126 pounds. I'm wondering if Gary Russell is ever going to fight Magsayo again, or is he just going to be done with 126? Brandon Figueroa versus Carlos Castro at 126. And then opening the card is Frank Martin versus Jackson Marinez. Here are the champions at 126 before we go. Let me see here. We only got a couple of minutes. Where we at? Ray Vargas, Leo Santa Cruz, and Lee Wood have to fight. We don't know what's going on with that. Josh Warrington, we don't know who he's going to fight. And then you have Emmanuel Navarrete, who is taking on, I forgot who he's fighting. This guy right here. Eduardo Baez, that's going to be on Top Rank on ESPN. The 126-pound division is just all over the place. You know, and right now I can see, you know, why PBC is likely going to keep it in-house fights. But we'll talk more about this card a little bit later on in my boxing stream at 6 p.m. And we'll be here tomorrow for the weigh-in. Take your time out, like the video, subscribe, and thanks for watching.